Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle. And today, apparently, is Nero's birthday, the ancient Roman emperor. So I'm going to be using some starting words connected with him and his life. So he ruled during the Great Fire of Rome. So we'll start with fire, just in case. And that gives us an E. Could have been worse, because at least it's in the right place. Now we just need to find out correct things that go before it. Okay, we've got the right vowel. I'm going to assume there's no more vowels, so still loads of possibilities for what the two consonants could be. Pate, gate, date. We might be in a bit of a hard mode trap. Oh, that was quite lucky. That wasn't even one of the things I said. I thought pate was a lot less likely, to be fair, so it was between gate and date and late. And it didn't take me too many guesses, which is a relief. We will move on to grain. So there was a great grain shortage towards the end of Nero's life, and the people weren't happy, they rebelled, and he was basically chased out of Rome and killed, essentially. That's a very abridged version. So if you're taking any history exams, do not rely on me for historical accuracy, but it was something like that. I'm going to go for grain anyway. It's given me 2 correct letters. So let's see if they are the spine of this word. Well, they are. They're both in the middle, but we do not have the right words, right letters to go around it. What's that last letter going to be? A D, perhaps? Nope. A T, I suppose, is the next likely option, but it now can no longer be point. I suppose it could be joint. Oh, okay, so we do have a T, but it's not in the right place. It's probably first. What is that last letter then? Think. Just needed to think a bit more. Nero killed his mother. He was guilty of matricide. As far as I can tell, there are conflicting possibilities as to why he might have done that. But one of the reasons is because he thought she was exerting too much influence over him as leader. Although, to be fair, he only became leader because she married the previous leader and the previous emperor, and forced that emperor, Claudius, I think, to adopt Nero as his son. So he owed a lot to his mother, but he had her killed anyway. Now, it's given us an O and nothing else. What are we going to do with that? Well, we do not have an E. The O. Every word I think of, like policy, has the O in second. Or rowing, or bowing, because it can't be rowing. We need to think of something that doesn't have the O in second. Pointy also can't be correct, but it also has the O in second. So what are we going to do with the O instead? How about cloudy? That is much better. Okay, so the O is going to be first. It looks very much like it's going to be occupy. That was a very lucky second guess. It was just the first thing I thought of that worked. And right, what are we going to end? Cruelty. So I googled Nero. The British Museum's website says basically the only thing that everybody knows about him is that his reign was known for its cruelty. It goes on to explain or to analyse whether that's actually a fair reputation or not. But anyway, everybody knows, or thinks they know, that there was a lot of cruelty during Nero's reign. So we'll start with cruelty. And that's given us RET, which, to be fair, are the most common letters from that set of 7. So let's see if it's a TER ending. Oh, it is not. Interesting. So maybe it's an an RE beginning. Then what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to use the T and the A somewhere. Can I think of anything that uses them, I suppose, is the next question. Restaff? I don't think it's very likely, but hopefully it's a word. And as long as it's a word, it will give me some more information. In fact, maybe I should do a similar word that ends with an E as well. because I'd rather see if there's a duplicated E than a duplicated F. But I can't actually think of something that is similar, because it can't be restate, because the T can't be sixth. So let's just go with this. Oh, it is an RE beginning. Right, so the T is either third or seventh. And the A is probably not going to be sixth or seventh, so the A is probably there, but not guaranteed. The trouble is, if it's retakes or something along those lines, you'd want the E to be sixth, and it can't be. So, I mean, it almost could have been read out, except I've ruled out the U. But that would be a good thing to try, because it does try the A in a different position, and it does put the T in last. But is there anything that is actually a possibility? That's not a possibility, because, as I say, we've ruled out the U. There must be a similar word that is actually not ruled out. The question is, can I work out what it is? What's the ending going to be? If it ends in T, is it going to be ERT? Reavert? I don't think that's a word. Didn't think so. Again, I didn't think it would be correct even if it accepted it, but I just wanted to get some more information. Right, let's put the T back in that position. If the A is not directly after the T, it's probably there. I just don't think that's likely. The other option is that we have something like that. Again, it could be an AT ending. I don't know. I probably, if I thought about it long enough, I would get this word on this guess. But I'm just going to go for read out. Right. That's not helped remotely. So, I mean, we've ruled out every other vowel, so there might be a duplicated E. Because maybe the A is there. So, okay, so if the A is there, then there's definitely no more vowels. Because the E can't be directly before the T. So maybe it's more likely to be an E there and an A there. That looks like a word, doesn't it? Am I just thinking of revenant? What am I thinking of? Because whatever I'm thinking of, it might be correct. Retreat. There's duplicated T's and R's everywhere. Okay, so I said I might have got that on the previous guess if I spent long enough thinking about it. I'm not actually sure that's true anymore, because I did not think of having the TR combination there, or the EA combination. But we did get there in 5, so it's not terrible. And if anything, I solved the 6-letter one too quickly, didn't I? Because quadruple 5 would be a nice pattern, not a pattern I've ever had, and it would use up all of my guesses, so I'm not sure it's a pattern I want, but it would have been a nice pattern. However, we did get a little bit more leeway this way. We had 2 guesses in hand. So, not my best performance, but definitely not my worst. So, that is the Stepdle puzzle. Thank you for watching, and now go and celebrate Nero's life somehow, maybe? I don't know. Bye for now.